Yeah, go.
Yay. Whoa. Here, starting in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. I'm on Philly Beats' video because he's like going through all of Twitter faster than I can. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Everyone can hear that. It's annoying.
Oh, yes, all one person.
Please stop. I'm one person. Am I not enough to you? With me tonight, guys, is of course Nate, because Nate is a big Pokemon fan. Blake is.
I am, and I am slightly terrified of the prospect of what's happening. It's going to be great. We're going to see how many of our friends disown the franchise.
I don't know. I don't care. It's Pokemon. I'm excited.
I still have money on it being a spin-off game to hold off until next year is the mainline game.
I think. Okay, so let's go over this, shall we? Because I have a lot to catch you up on.
Go.
Okay, so real quick, let me try to see if I can find the link. I tweeted it out earlier.
You're gonna have to read it to me because I'm doing some.
I only have 2 minutes, so I'm gonna try to go over this as fast as possible. But I did just tweet this out a little bit ago. Hold on. La 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 la. Where are you? Tweets and replies. Here we go.
Tweets are for plebs.
Here we go. So. On Restera, which is like a forum site, we got information earlier today from a... Hold on. I gotta find it. It was King Zell was his name. Hold up. Hold the phone. Alright, so King Zell said this. The news is going to be on the 30th today, Japanese time. Which is today. Right now it's the 30th in Japan because they're over the international date line. On an event that starts in literally 1 minute. They said that there's actually going to be 2 Pokemon games for Switch coming out this year, but what is coming next year is more exciting. And so hopefully we're going to hear about both of those today. But I think you're right. I think we're going to get a... Hey... We're sorry, this is taking longer than expected. Here's something to tide you over. I feel like we're going to.
Here we go. Here we go. Huge Pokemon news.
Everyone has been waiting literally over a year for this.
This is gonna be
since the last E3 when it was announced that they were working on this. We didn't know what to expect. There's no live stream. There's no video feed. Everyone's just live tweeting it.
Not. Yeah, what I'm watching from my end is just this YouTuber who is just monitoring and refreshing the Twitter page. That's it.
Yeah, so it's probably Philly Beats. Is it Philly Beats you?
No. It's Verilistify.
Okay.
I don't know. He's a dude that I've seen a while ago. He's a pretty good Pokemon YouTuber. I was hoping that the Dex would be covering this, but I don't know if they are.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, this is supposed to be a 90-minute press conference, so I feel like this is gonna be a lot of Pokemon, and it may be more business oriented. Like they may just talk about like the numbers as well.
They might, but at the same time, so this is not for live broadcast.
No, this is not for live broadcasts. They have invited members of the media there.
Okay.
So right now we are just chilling on Twitter to see what freaking happens.
I'm gonna start just going into a game of Destiny because why not?
I do want to show this real quick. This slide right here, the first thing that they've shown so far at the reveal, and notice what it says at the bottom. It says Niantic Inc.
Oh,
Niantic is helping develop piece of what they're showing tonight. It may not be all of it.
No.
Tony, no.
No.
Tony, no.
Tony, no.
No. It's legit. It's happening.
Spin-off. Oh god, if this is mainline, I'm seriously just going to. I might throw up. I might throw up. It's gonna make me throw up.
Dude, I'm telling you. If I'm right and it is a mainline game, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to just disconnect from this call and disown Info Arcade. I want nothing more to do with this nonsense.
Well, fine. You're fired. Just kidding. But no, I can't fire you when you're not getting paid.
True.
I can unvolunteer you.
You can unvolunteer me.
It's true.
That's like saying, hey, take an infinite amounts of days off.
Yeah, for sure. It's like take some time off. We don't need your help
What
permanently.
the hell is gonna happen?
All right, we're gonna follow what Philly Beats is scrolling here, just because he has way more sources than I do that he follows. I mean, I have several people that I follow, but it's not nearly to the extent.
How do you spell Philly Beats?
So it is PHILLYBEATZU. Philly Beats U.
Oh, this is gonna get wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's
on the opening slide, it is listed as Pokemon Company, Game Freak, Nintendo, and Niantic. So those are all the companies listed on that opening slide that we first saw. Joe Merrick, that's according to Joe Merrick's Twitter. Let me actually go over to him, because he actually has been he's actually been pretty on the ball today with some tweets around this whole event.
Oh, God.
He started when way earlier.
I don't know what to do.
He's the webmaster of Cerebi, so he's pretty... Yeah, he's definitely a good source as well.
Yeah, pretty good source.
Yeah, he's a great source. So I'm pretty sure he's at the event. He's tweeting out the right information. Anyway, so yeah, we're watching a couple different things. What do you guys think, guys that are watching? If you're just tuning in, I'd love to know your feedback. Hit us up in the comments section.
Please just be an update to Pokemon Go.
I don't know, man. It is a week before E3. We or 2 weeks before E3. We're getting a reveal.
Go and call it all right.
What?
Sorry, I'm in the middle of playing a.
How can you be playing video games at a time like this?
Because I need something to like port all of the emotion. Let's see. That does not mean I'm doing well, though.
This is actually, a Pokemon new title announcement conference. That is what Matsuda just said. This is a new title announcement conference event. Holy God.
Oh, no.
We are getting the infos, ladies and gentlemen. It is happening. Let's see if we can go back. I'm going to go ahead and follow Joe Merrick so he pops up on my feed here. We'll follow Cerebi. We'll go ahead and do these things. That way we can make sure that we're getting accurate information on this page. Holy God.
Okay.
And, you know, the greatest part about this whole thing is that it wasn't officially announced or talked about by Pokemon. Like, oh, by the way, this is happening. It wasn't told to fans whatsoever until, let me give you the time, you're going to laugh. Pokemon tweeted this out. Correction, it's Issachara first. This is indeed a new Pokemon title announcement. Whether that's a core RPG title, yet to be seen. That is from Eurogamer. Pokemon is taking over Twitter right now. Let's just put it that way. Wow. Okay. So if you actually go to the Pokemon page, let's see. We'll come back to this at Pokemon. So 34 minutes ago was the first time that Pokemon officially tweeted that they were having this press conference. It's been all speculation all day from like really hardcore fans. Oh, right now they're going over the history of everything. They're showing red and green on the Game Boy 96. They're showing red and blue, Ruby Sapphire. They have like a huge timeline listed, and so it goes all the way up to Sun and Moon. This is very interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is exciting.
I don't know if I'm excited or scared. I can't tell. Oh, God, I can't tell.
Okay. Pokemon Go has been downloaded 800 million times. Now you see why they want integration of some kind. That is a tweet coming from @stealth_. Wow, that is insane. 800,000 downloads, or 800 million. We're going to go ahead and follow Yuji Nakamura because he is a reporter in Tokyo, and he's at the event right now tweeting pictures. So we're going to go ahead and give him a quick follow. So he could pop up on our feed. Wow. This is crazy, guys. I don't know what to think. I do not know what to think. Oh, 2 new tweets. Here we go. There are 2 games confirmed for Switch launch this year, as well as titles for 2019 that are being announced and introduced today at the presentation, according to Joe Merrick's retweet of Pokey_Times. So, guys, we're getting 2 Pokemon titles this year, and it looks like 2 titles next year. That is super exciting. Oh, and what's really interesting is on this timeline, I know you're not looking at what I'm looking at, you should be, but there's 3 dots and 4 Pokeballs. So I'm wondering if it's actually 3 games in 2018 and 1 game in 2019. That is to be seen. Wow. So they're going to be covering both this year and next year in this 90-minute conference. Wow, this is crazy. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Pokemon Quest.
Pokemon Quest.
This is a
Oh,
side.
that actually sounds cool.
It is a new game for Switch and smartphones.
Switch and
Smartphones.
Wait, what?
Switch and smartphones game. It is not a mainline game. This is a sideshow game. This isn't what we've been hearing rumors of.
Called it.
This is a different game. This may not be what we're talking about. This is just something else that they're releasing. Like I said, their timeline shows that they're looking at 2, maybe 3 releases this year. Just for this year alone. This is a new Game Freak developed game for both. And then they also have a new RPG and a new device. So that's what they're talking about tonight. They're talking about a Game Freak developed game for both, a new core RPG, and a new device. That is what we're going to hear about tonight. We're seeing pictures currently of some screenshots of what Pokemon Quest looks like. This is a very unique looking game. It's like kind of like a cutesy... It's almost kind of like Mystery Dungeon from what we're seeing. To be played on Switch and smartphones, probably utilizing touchscreen. And it is a free-to-play game. Wow.
Okay.
So this is seriously just a side game. Hannah,
Good.
crazy. Yeah, what's
Good.
crazy? Me or it?
I can breathe again.
Well, no.
I can breathe
Don't freak
again.
out because we.
No.
Wait till
No.
you hear news about the core RPG.
I'm gonna wait until I hear news about the core RPG.
They said they're going to talk
But
about it.
This is the thing that's involving Niantic.
No.
Good.
This is not involving Niantic. They didn't say Niantic's name on this. This is Game Freak.
Then why would they? I think they might just be including Niantic because they're referencing Pokemon Go. I don't know if that has anything to do with like them using Niantic because it sounds like they're basically just saying,
Niantic
hey,
will be involved in something, but they haven't said what yet. This is apart from Niantic unless Niantic is helping host it from a server perspective on mobile. But that's really all we know right now.
I don't know who the hell to look at. There's like 400 people doing this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just kind of following on as it comes in on Twitter. There are more Switch Pokemon announcements being revealed tonight, but they want to get this Switch smartphone project out of the way first. So, Pokemon Quest was originally discovered in the Kanto region, but this time they have a this is Pokemon discovered in the Kanto region. They have a boxy cube-like appearance.
Okay, so this is legitimately just a side game.
Yeah, this is just, hey, by the way, remember last year during the Pokemon Direct, they actually announced somewhere in the ballpark of like 6 total games, but none of them were main core line games, right? And then they announced 2 weeks later that they were developing a main core RPG at E3. So, yeah. Starhawk, I just got your message. Yes, sir, you are very welcome. It is our pleasure to give away these badges. I actually got 2 of them from Microsoft. That's how we're actually able to give those away. I actually already had 2 from my actual day job. And so I'm going, and I'm hoping maybe you and a friend will get to go. But yeah, thank you so much for hopping in on the stream, letting us know. Sorry, we're really hype about Pokemon right now. But yeah, good luck to you. Hopefully you maybe get the win. Maybe. And we'll bump into each other there. Okay, so Pokemon Quest details is easy to use via phone, taps, or Joy-Con. So you can actually use the controller, you can use the touchscreen. It is an action RPG, which is focused on Pokemon training and exploration. Does that sound like Mystery Dungeon? That sounds like Mystery Dungeon to me as far as gameplay.
Yeah, that sounds like... The way that they're doing it sounds a little bit similar to... Oh god, what was it? This seems like... This is calling back like memories of Troze's announcement to me, almost.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. It kind of looks like the same art, almost, just more boxy.
Well, yeah, it's box.
You get to decide which characteristics your Pokemon will have. You can use special items called Power Stones to strengthen your overall team. And the Pokemon that they become is up to you. Again... This is a free-to-download game. We do not have a release date yet. I'm sure we will be getting one here shortly since it is this year. We're seeing like GIFs come out showing them equipping the Power Stones, as you guys can see here on the screen. Actually, let me blow this up for you guys so you guys can follow along a little bit better. How about that? Yeah, that's big. That's massive.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm going for a walk.
All right.
Be back in a bit.
Talk to you soon.
There's a big storm out to the west. I don't know if it's going to make it here or not.
Gotcha.
Anyway. So, Pokemon Quest, you get to decide what characteristics they have. Well, can't talk. So, yeah, you can see each of these different symbols mean different things. You have the level, HP. This is actually really cool. The art style is very unique to the Pokemon series. We haven't seen that. Let's zoom back out. Wow. So the game actually takes place on the mysterious Tumblecube Island, which is filled with hidden treasures and special items. Tumblecube.
Oh, that's adorable.
It is adorable.
That's adorable.
That is coming straight from the Pokemon page, which why am I not following Pokemon? That should have popped up first.
This is kind of giving me life right now, I think. Just a little bit.
It's waking you up a little bit?
No, I was really... I mean, okay, I'll save the panic for, like, later on. But I was legitimately worried that this was going to be, like, first open up mainline game announcements or something like that.
Yep. So as of 12 seconds ago, just got this tweet. You get a team of 3 Pokemon that you can explore the secrets of Tumblecube Island with. You battle wild Pokemon, gather treasure, and befriend new Pokemon to join your ranks. And if you have the right, that's if you have the right ingredients to help them befriend you. So I'm sure, like, if instead of capturing them, you're actually going to have to go about and like take certain steps to get certain Pokemon to join your team. I'm sure it's like going to be based on like what Pokemon you have equipped, everything. Guys, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. See you guys joining in here. We are just kind of following along. Trainers of all ages get in on the action in this free-to-play game. The gameplay is very, very, very cool. Very tap-based, very touch-friendly, and that's why I think they decided to put it on both Switch and mobile platforms. for
Well,
this
I mean,
game.
this looks like a good idea. Like, if it's a free to play game, that's actually very nice. So let's see.
Absolutely. Wow. Let's see what else we got here. Nintendo stock is going to peak after tonight. Yep, should have bought Nintendo stock yesterday. Actually, I have Nintendo stock.
No, we should've bought
Let's
Nintendo
take a
stock
peek at this.
Oh my god.
I have
are
Nintendo stock.
Are we seriously playing the stock market? Hold on.
I have Nintendo stock. I'm going to check it out. I mean, it's not going to move tonight, but in the morning, I just kind of want to see where it's at. So when I log in the morning, I can see all the dollars rolling in. Just follow the official Nintendo account, guys. They are out tweeting me and have video. Okay.
48.40 a share, dude.
Okay, that's actually already gone up in like since last week when I looked at it. But it's going to go up even more because the stock market technically isn't going to move until the morning when it's open. Yeah, so the Nintendo official Nintendo. Why did I click on Nintendo of America? That's not what I want. I want at Nintendo.
I wonder if this means... No, that means they'd have two simultaneously running smartphone apps. That's interesting. Like, I still... Mark my words, I still have money on whatever this is, just being like, with the Pokemon Go integration. Mark my words, it's just going to be them using the, like, data from, like, where you're walking, like the GPS data, to determine like walk distance for a new Pokewalker type thing. I guarantee it. Let's see.
It's interesting how this game has Kanto, though.
I mean, Kanto is just the most beloved one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I feel no? I shouldn't feel wrong in saying that. That's just it's the first, it's the original, it's what everyone grew up with, and it's what everyone's coming back to.
This is kind of goes back to what we said in the podcast. I really truly believe that Pokemon is like the company is they're showing the trailer for the full Pokemon RPG, and these graphics look freaking amazing.
Let me see.
Oh,
where the heck?
My
I'm waiting
God!
For stream.
Wow!
Behind.
Look at
My
this.
stream is behind.
It looks like Kanto. It looks like Kanto. It looks like Kanto. And he's got Pikachu on his back. Oh my god.
Oh dang, those graphics look good. Oh, holy god.
Yeah.
Oh, holy god.
Yeah. Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee has been announced. I was right, as was most of YouTube, but I called it.
God damn it.
I was right. You and Blake were wrong.
Well, Blake is disowning Pokemon now.
Well, we don't know the details of it before you freak out. Let's find out more info.
No, specifically the reason he's disowning it is because he thinks this is going to be unbalanced.
We don't even know why. God. You don't know. There's no reason to know it's unbalanced yet. There's really not. Okay, so let's take a closer look. It looks like there's going to be some kind of AR functionality. Okay, so you see like these pictures here. There's a Pikachu sitting on a table in AR. I wonder if this was what we were talking about by Pokemon Go integration. Is that you can take Pokemon on the go with you, but then use Pokemon Go's AR functionality to be able to see and interact with your Pokemon when you take it out with you.
Maybe.
Either way, these pictures and these graphics look amazing. This is what fans have been wanting.
Awesome. I would really like to see the gameplay.
Oh, I got a YouTube link. And it's showing interaction. We're gonna watch this.
Okay.
All right.
Show me the link, my dude.
Okay. Let me just do this so we can actually react at the same time, and I'll tell you when to click play. All right. I'm just gonna ping it.
All right.
I'm gonna ping it in the Discord. I'm gonna pause it so I Yep, they're showing
Okay.
Pokemon. They're showing Pokemon Go like on the first scene, so it has Pokemon Go integration. We're gonna see to what extent
Oh,
we're gonna watch it
no.
together.
Oh no.
Let's watch it. It may be cool.
Oh no.
You got the link? Let me know when you got it pulled up, and we'll hit play at the same time.
I'm waiting. Hold on.
Oh my God, this is coming in this year. I hope this is coming this year.
Oh
Oh, Tony, no.
no. Oh no. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you ready? I'm at 0 seconds. Are you 0 seconds?
Yeah,
3.
I'm at 0 seconds.
We'll go and go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so he's putting Pokemon Go in his pocket. He's hopping on his bike, and he sees a Pikachu. He's following the Pikachu. The Pokemon Company. The Pikachu's running into his house. So is this guy. Game Freak. And Pikachu hops into the TV. Oh, man, look at these graphics. Oh, my gosh. Eevee's adorable. Look, again, so that screenshot was real because you saw the Eevee on that girl's head. Play with one Joy-Con. So you can play with one Joy-Con. That's cool.
Where
you can
is the
throw.
RPG?
There you go. You throw the Pokeball in with your Joy-Con. That is your one-arm functionality. Very similar to Pokemon Go's capture ability. That is very similar to how you capture Pokemon. You can share with your friends, so you both can play at the same time. And again, all the Pokemon are in an open interface, so there's no like wild. You just go approach them, similar to Go. Which means probably when you enter an area, the Pokemon randomly spawn, and then you can approach them. There's the battle. Okay, so we've got battle features. Wow, and the animations look really good. Okay, you can control with a Pokeball device. Here's a Pokeball device, so you can use a Pokeball controller to play the game or throw to catch Pokemon. This is
crap.
No. This is awesome.
No, this is exactly what I was terrified it was going to be.
Wait, this is a core Pokemon game.
Oh.
Their only thing they're saying is that the capture ability and
the only thing that they're displaying is
oh wait,
the capture.
now they're showing off Pokemon Go. Hold on.
Oh no.
They're whipping out Pokemon Go. They sent it to PokePark, which puts it into a thing called the Go Park. Hold on. I don't know if that means you can play with it in the main game. It means that you just have an area where you can play with them on your Switch, but I don't know if they can actually.
They all follow you.
Yeah, all Pokemon follow you. That's actually kind of cool. And it's not all Pokemon, it's just a couple. Wow. Oh, look at the outfits. They're adorable. But yeah, notice how all these Pokemon are Kanto. This is a Kanto game, baby. This is... Oh, there's Mewtwo. Oh, Mewtwo! Your first adventure in a brand new style. This is OG Kanto Pokemon as a remake. Like we've never seen before. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. You meet a special Pokemon. What does that mean?
I don't know. Oh, God.
And that comes out on November 16th, 2018, and the Pokeball controller is 5,000 yen, which is about $50. Wow.
Well,
unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen.
Cool. Well,
we got to discuss it.
No, yeah.
So Pokemon, the rumors are out. The rumors are real. It's happening. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Let's Go Eevee are coming this year, November 16th, 2018. And they are, honestly, a whole new take on the Kanto franchise. This is incredible.
Oh.
Okay. I gotta calm down a little bit. Let's go back and watch that trailer again, shall we?
No, I don't want to watch it again.
Oh, we have to, God. Nate. Sorry. We have to.
I don't want to watch it.
Okay.
I don't.
I need to send
this is literally everything I didn't want it to be.
Okay, why is that? Let me hear your reservations.
It's not an RPG.
Yes, it is.
This freaking Pokemon. There were no fights. There was nothing.
There were battles. There were battles.
Yeah, there were battles, but there were no like. So what? You just go out in the grass and you toss a Pokeball.
No. There are trainer fights. They show them.
There are trainer fights, but
there are gyms.
All you do in a wild Pokemon encounter is go and catch the Pokemon in a Pokemon Go style. That's it.
They didn't say that. They didn't say that.
I am actually legitimately terrified. I am very, very terrified.
Okay, so they have a menu screen showing it second 45 in the trailer. Hold on, I gotta send this out to somebody real quick.
Oh, God.
Okay, so it shows get ready, items, help, and run away. So there's no battle mechanics, I think, when it comes to actually battling wild Pokemon from what we're seeing here. The real training comes from when you choose to battle. So they're basically trying to make this Pokemon experience more like what you see along with the characters in the anime. That's kind of more along the lines of how your character interacts with Pokemon. Your character, like when you see Pokemon fights in the anime with wild Pokemon, their goal is just to try to capture it. You don't really see a huge fight all the time. So yeah. Now, trainer battles look pretty legit.
Cool.
The menu system looks good. It starts at 1 minute and 20 seconds.
I am...
And I like this Pokeball controller. That's really cool. It's got a thumbstick on it. I like that.
I am legitimately depressed.
Oh my gosh. You're being a drama queen. Come on.
I know. I'm legitimately depressed. This is exactly what I was afraid of. This is exactly what a lot of people were afraid of, actually.
I'm actually very excited about this.
I am just completely deflated. This is taking away something I actually really loved in Pokemon games, which was like the wild Pokemon encounter thing. I liked the fights. I hate this. I really do. I utterly despise it.
My friend Sethris says this is garbage cash grab is all this is. That's what he said.
Yeah,
so,
it kind of is.
I don't know. I don't know.
I pray God that they're just messing with us in at E3. They're like, hey, also mainline Pokemon RPG, because this is.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back to Twitter because I feel like we're gonna miss something if we fall behind.
Yeah.
More Pokemon RPG main series titles are set to release in 2019. This is just as of a minute ago.
Okay. But
so that could be Gen 8.
Pokemon RPG?
They're saying this is an RPG, yes.
Then this is
They're saying
no.
So here's the thing. They're saying more Pokemon RPGs because they're classifying Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee as an RPG. Let's Go series influenced by Pokemon. Hold on. Let's Go series influenced by Pokemon Go and Pokemon Yellow version. It comes out in the coming days before Black Friday on November 16th, 2018. And there is a new RPG title in development for the second half of 2019.
Good. Maybe they haven't completely lost their minds then. Oh my gosh.
And according to Yuji Nakamura, the Let's Go series are considered full RPGs, and the next titles are basically taking place after... Or these are the next big titles basically after Ultra Moon and Sun. That's what it says.
Oh, good.
So these are considered full-on... Wow. This is crazy. This is exactly what people were saying we were going to see. Wow. Unbelievable.
This is this is a thing.
This is real. This is 100% legit. Whether you like it or not, this is the direction they are headed. So
I don't even know if I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, you're gonna buy it.
I legitimately, like Jaden, I don't know if you understand this, but I legitimately this is the exact gimmicky direction that I was afraid that they were going to go in. I guess that Sun and Moon are just going to be the last Pokemon games as I know it. And that's, to me, I really don't like that, because the Pokemon games have had a standard forever. They'd like to shake up that standard by like taking it to different places.
But they kind of have to. I mean, things
fine.
have changed so much since the beginning of Pokemon. And I
but it's just,
I think that's the idea.
this is just too much. Like, all of this is just too much.
I think Nintendo realizes they're not going to please everybody, but at the same time, they realize that in order to be successful, they can't just go rinse repeat on the same formula they've done every single year.
Like, I get that. I understand that, but...
And plus, with new hardware, they have to find a way to... they have to find a way to continue to build on basically their brand and figuring out new innovative ways to utilize the hardware like we've never seen before. Joy-Con.
They turned Pokemon Go into a mainline series game.
This isn't even close. I mean, this isn't Pokemon Go at all. It is an RPG.
It is Pokemon Go.
Just because that's how you catch the Pokemon. That's one tiny aspect. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's not a very tiny aspect, though. That's a very, very big aspect. That's a huge aspect. Also,
can I ask you a question after you're done?
No. This is a very big point, and this is more where my thoughts are going. So, what does this mean exactly for like the generations that came before it? Is this legitimately a hard reset? Are all of our Pokemon going to be able to be transferred over? Because it sounds like only Kanto Pokemon, and it sounds like this is going to be a Pokemon game in which none of the previous generation Pokemon, none of like all of the Pokemon you've gotten and fought with along the way are going to be able to come with you. That is what I'm thinking.
Well, no. So you have to understand this. They will have integration of those other Pokemon game, like other Pokemon from the other games, but it's probably going to be similar to how they've done Pokemon games in the past, is that once you beat the game, then you can integrate them over. But this is about a new beginning and a new start and getting people back in with the Kanto Pokemon that people grew up with and then expanding out from there. Again, I want to comment on this because Zethris makes a good point here. He says, I think if they just put in battling wild Pokemon, it should be fine. Not having that is just like against like everything it was before. But the other RPG elements looked good, honestly, and I'm just
do you notice that I'm not upset about anything aside from that? Like, look, if they put in battle wild Pokemon, great. I'd be perfectly fine with it.
Got another screenshot.
I'd be fine with them throwing the Pokeballs. I'd be fine with all that. But this looks like they're just doing away with that entirely, which is very, very poor in my thinking.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Pokemon Quest is available today for the Switch? Where are you seeing that? Oh my gosh! Pokemon Quest is available today on the Switch. I'm going to download the crap out of that right now. I'm going to go ahead.
Is it on English?
Yeah. Wow. That is... Thank you for that call out. That is crazy. I wasn't even reading over that.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I like the graphics. They should not take away battling wild Pokemon.
I think you got to give it a chance is what I'm thinking.
Everything else. I am fine with everything else, but I am just livid about that.
Yeah. And we'll see. I mean, honestly, things could change between now and the actual release. Yeah, I'll actually turn on my Switch for once.
Implement an entire battle system that they didn't originally plan to implement.
No, here's the thing. The battle system is already there. I mean, the battle system is already integrated in the game. We see trainer battles there. The real trick is, hey, do they plan on integrating that into the wild Pokemon? And I don't know if they will. I mean, let's go. Let's go is Gen 7. Please remember this. That's what it says.
Okay.
The Alolan Executor can now be found in Pokemon Go.
Yep.
All right, we got a Japanese tweet here that we are going to go ahead and translate. Yeah, it's not on there, Zethris. I just checked the store. I didn't see it. The fact that we could play together, I think, is really cool. Co-op is something I feel like is definitely needed. One, for the Switch's hardware sake, but two, because it's a home console. I mean, do you really want one person hogging the TV just playing their Pokemon profile, or do you want something where people can work together? Oh, that's cool. This person is riding an Onix. That is awesome.
I mean, again, I
That's cool.
like legitimately everything, but I hate that you can't battle wild Pokemon. Everything, like, I love the fact that your Pokemon can follow you. That's fantastic. I love the idea of just tossing the Pokeball at the Pokemon.
Yeah.
But the fact that
People
they're
are
just
saying
taking
they're
away the
downloading
battle
it now.
system,
Where is it?
I can't see it.
I'll have to. Maybe I just got to search by title. I'll have to check. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay.
I'm not seeing it. What is it called?
It's called Pokemon Quest. I'm just gonna type in Pokemon and see.
It's not on here for me.
Nope, not yet in the eShop. I'll have to check. Yeah, I didn't see it on Japan either. They could be downloading it on their mobile devices because they did say it was available both on mobile and on the Switch. Wow. Dang, my Switch is real dead. Well, they haven't really put anything out, so I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm not seeing it yet even on mobile, so I'm going to give it probably until after this event. Let's keep on going on with what we go. So let's talk about this device, shall we? The Pokeball with the game. So it rumbles, makes sound. Woo. You can actually put Pokemon inside the ball, and they will do something fun when you take it outside. So basically, this is like, think of the... I don't know if it actually helps you level up your Pokemon, similar to what we had years ago with the Gold and Silver.
Pokewalker.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have that, but it will apparently like move and jiggle and stuff. Like the Pokemon is basically alive inside. No. So, yeah, I guess, yeah. So there is an Eevee and a Pikachu edition of the game. Pikachu, to some, is kind of overdone, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of Eevee editions. I could see myself buying both, to be honest, but we'll see. I think it's cool that the center of the Pokeball is actually a joystick. I think that's really clever. I think it's cool it has the LEDs around the actual device that probably signifies what Pokemon you have inside or different things. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm a grown adult and I want a little plastic ball that goes Pikachu. That's hilarious. These tweets are getting out of hand. For those wanting the next region, it looks like the next region will be explored in 2019. All right, Zethris just sent me this tweet here. I'll check it out. So yeah, you can actually use the Pokeball Plus as a Joy-Con.
Yeah, this is... I think
Wow.
I finally figured out what it was. So this is kind of mono-target newcomers. Like,
Yeah.
exclusively targeting newcomers. Like, this is...
I think that's the goal. I think they found a really large fan base that wasn't buying the Pokemon games on 3DS, and they're like, hey, how do we sell Switches? Oh, let's go find that community of players of Pokemon Go, integrate something that they know already with Pokemon Go, and put it in a mainline game with great graphics.
I mean, look, again, I understand everything that's happening.
Yeah. Let's
At
Go
the
is
same
connected to
time.
Pokemon Go via Bluetooth, so called it.
Great.
I said that that's how it would
So
integrate.
that's not going to get hacked and
That was
broken
Yuji
at all.
Nakamura. I'm really interested to see that though, because they do not have the capability to do Bluetooth headsets on the Switch. So I'm really interested to see how that kind of works out. Let's see, is what Switch exclusive? Yep, Switch and mobile. All right, Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region that you've caught in Pokemon Go can be brought into Pokemon Let's Go. Let's figure out the details on what exactly they have for us here in detail. Okay. So it literally just took me to the Pokemon website, but it didn't actually say how they integrate, so we'll come back to that. I get the impression that motion controls are optional, not a requirement. So when you play it in portable, you can probably expect it to not want to do that feature. Let's see. Wow, Nintendo's shares are surging in Japan. They closed yesterday. They closed yesterday at 42,400 yen, and now they're sitting at 43,800 yen.
Well, there we go.
Starting to skyrocket. I mean, oh, and Pokemon's available for pre-order on Amazon. Both. Wow.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow.
I just realized.
GameStop just tweeted out a poll that says, which version of Pokemon Let's Go are you picking up? And you would be surprised, but Pikachu version is actually on top. I'm actually surprised, because I figure a lot of people would rather do Eevee. Next year looks to be the next big game, according to the people at the event. Let's see.
I swear to God.
Yeah, so
I will say I like the cover art. Cover art for Eevee
is adorable.
Flipping adorable. Is adorable.
Exactly. Pikachu is a collector piece.
God.
All them yens. Looking at this some more. Yeah, no wild Pokemon battles in the traditional sense. So
Great.
That's the way it is. But you know what? I can live without traditional Pokemon, like wild Pokemon battles. I loved the catching aspect that was in Pokemon Go. And actually, this is what I wanted to ask you earlier. I didn't get to. Yeah, I understand, like, you grew up with the Pokemon series. You know, I did too. We both kind of grew to know one thing. Like, we came from an environment where we only knew the art or the struggle of trying to battle that Pokemon down to 1 HP and trying to fight them, you know, to that one point, putting them to sleep and doing everything you possibly can to get them to go in the freaking Ultra Ball because you didn't want to use your master, right? Like, you and I lived through that.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, those are things that I treasure. That's why I'm pissed off.
Right. And, but at the same time, you are a perfect testament to this. And that is, with Pokemon Go, it's something that you really enjoy. It's something you still even play to this day, as do many.
Okay. Jaden, here's the deal. Pokemon Go is a great game. It's a good game. It's a fun game. It's fine. I drew a line a long time ago at a mainline series game. This is just like a fun spin-off of the game. I really, really am disappointed that they decided to lean in that heavily to it.
Yeah.
Just because that seems like... Well, it just seems like a cash grab. It seems like a cash grab that's trying to, like, bring in all of the newcomers at the, like, expense of really either annoying or turning off a lot of longtime fans. Like, especially, like, competitive fans. Like, I breed Pokemon competitively for fun. I hunt for shinies. I do all of that. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what the heck's going to happen with this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go ahead and I will retract my earlier statement. I'll probably still pick it up. I'll probably still try it, but I just really, really hope that they either implement a battle system in this game and surprise us, or they at least hear the outcry
and maybe you put it into the wild aspect,
in the
and maybe they do, and maybe they do. But at the very least, even if they don't put a battle feature into the catching of the wild Pokemon, it looks like they still have a really strong battle structure, both in single player and co-op, against wild trainers and gym leaders. So
it looks like Coliseum in XD.
But those were great. Those were great games. The battle features and then the graphics, it was great. So I know.
I'm not complaining about the
Okay, there's your announcement, Zethris. Pokemon Quest to be available shortly on the Switch eShop and in late June on mobile devices. So it's about to hit the Nintendo Switch here shortly. So I would say, just kind of keep staying tuned. Wow. That's crazy. Who expected a Pokemon game to be like, "Oh, by the way, this game's coming out, but we know you want Pokemon, so we're going to give it to you right now." That to me is unreal. Fastest way to charge your Switch, by the way, would just be plugging it directly into the AC adapter rather than the dock. I'm just saying, plug it in directly.
That is correct.
That's the fastest way to do it. Go ahead and close this out. Well, I can't wait to get Blake's opinion on this. I wonder what time is he off work?
I don't know.
What time is he off work? I'm ready for him to hop in, and I'm ready to hear him die inside. Because it's
10 minutes, and I'll probably be right here with him.
Okay, so again, Pokemon is coming down and saying, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, our core RPG games, going to change things up, it's going to be different, and is very linked to Pokemon Go, but it's going to sell like gangbusters. The core Pokemon,
I know it's going to sell like gangbusters.
Core Pokemon Next Gen is a coming holiday 2019, is what this says too. This is a core RPG, but core Next Gen RPG is coming for next year. So in the next generation, the next region. Yeah, core RPG side games. We'll see. It definitely feels that way. I mean, don't get me wrong, Nate. I'm in the same boat as you. I don't necessarily.
You are not the same boat as me. You're actually hyped for this.
I am hyped for it.
They took away the one thing in Pokemon games that I absolutely.
There's so many more. There's so much more to love about Pokemon.
I love a lot of Pokemon, but the
tweet you're saying even says side games.
That I loved.
Hold on.
Please tell me that
okay.
It's side
You're
games.
right. Thank you. How long am I going to be streaming? I do not know. I may switch over and actually start playing something in a minute, but we wanted to kind of catch all the announcements here. Okay, so real quick.
Yeah.
Again. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee are core RPG games, but it says core RPG side games. They are going to change things up and be different. I'm looking at a tweet right now.
A tweet from who?
Stealth _ Really good.
So there's going to be two separate, distinct kinds of Pokemon RPGs?
Maybe this is just going to be like a new type of core RPG with a lot of similar mechanics but Go integration. Pokemon Quest is now available in eShop. Okay, yeah, we got that. Where is it? Zethris, it's up to you, man. If you want to join in, dude, I'd be happy to have you. You could join in on the conversation. I can invite you over to the Discord. I just need your Discord username and your Discord number so I can add you to the server. Well then.
Well.
Wow.
Well.
All right, let me.
That happened. Please please, next year's Pokemon games actually be a true RPG Pokemon game. I would very much appreciate that. Oh, Lord.
There you go. Actually, I'll just do this. All right, there's the Discord link. I just dropped it for you. You can click on that, and you can join on in. We're just in the general talking server. So, yeah, so we will see. I'm actually really excited about this to an extent. Yeah, I understand where there is concern, right? That's what I was trying to say is like, yeah, I see where you're coming from, and I do agree with it. What I will say is that I'm also just excited that we are getting to kind of go back to our roots. I feel like nostalgia is going to take the win for me over something like the battling of wild Pokemon. That doesn't bother me as much. I care more about battling trainers and battling gym leaders. Like, those are the things. Like, to be honest, when I'm walking around and engaging a wild Pokemon, if it came down to like searching for that one wild Pokemon that I've been looking for, absolutely. Like, there was joy in putting in all that work and everything. So don't get me wrong there. But I will say this, and that is that I am more excited to go back and re-explore this same adventure that I grew up with as a kid in a whole new light. Still being able to do those things. Because honestly, some of those wild Pokemon battles got annoying. Like, when you're trying to get from point A to point B, like you have a gym battle to go to and you have to walk through Viridian Forest or whatever, it gets a little bit annoying. Sure, trainer battles are trainer battles, right? They actually present a challenge, but fighting all those Metapods on your way
Jaden.
to... What?
Guess you just called my phone and interrupted.
Well, you should tell him just to hop on the Discord.
That's what I did.
Okay, perfect.
So I want you to do me a favor.
Uh-huh. Mute him?
I want you to...
Let the yelling get out of the way? Okay.
I want to describe to him what this is.
He probably has seen it.
I'll be fair. I'll be 100% fair if he hasn't seen it.
Okay, he's probably seen it. That's why he's probably calling you. And if not, I posted the link of the video in the Discord general chat, so you can just click and watch it right there.
Yep.
In which case, we'll just sit and let him watch it. But yeah. So, the North American cover art looks pretty cool. I agree with you. I just saw it for the first time.
Yeah, it's real cute. Now, where the heck are my battle mechanics?
We'll see. Not letting you join. Let me try. I'll try again. Invite people.
It just
Discord.
I seriously, 100%. This is my review. The guy that you were watching who said, "I think if they implemented a wild Pokemon battle system, it would be fine."
Oh, agreed. And no, and I don't argue with you. I think it would be fine if they did that or not.
No. I'm trying to be fair on this. I'm saying everything else about the game looks flipping fantastic. Yeah. I love the Pokemon Follow You. I love the graphics. I love the idea. That's just the one aspect that they took away that like just strikes me right in the heart, and that annoys me because I want to like this game. I want to like this a lot, but that's just staining me right now. Like, no, Tony, no.
All right, Zethris, I just sent you a friend request. As soon as you accept it, I can just add you into the server. But yeah, I think you and I actually we're both agreeing on the same thing. I really do. It's just we're coming from two different lights. Like, I'm open to them just being like, look, we're going to explore something new for a little bit. And you're like, I don't know if that's going to make or break the series. And I know you're leaning more on the line of it's going to break the series. And I understand because this is something new. We don't know how it's going to be handled. All we know is Pokemon Go. So
I am of the mind that it's not going to do, this is going to do nothing but help the franchise.
Right.
Like, that is 100% my viewpoint on this. Like, I think I finally hit the point where I'm just the bitter old man in this situation where I'm like, it's not the same as it was in the old days. Because, like, that's legitimately, this is so weird. I have almost never felt like that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is to a T exactly how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to read something funny. Somebody tweeted this out. Shout out to the God Tier
please.
troll who leaked Pokemon Go, Let's Go Pikachu, and Let's Go Eevee on April 1st, and nobody believed any of it. Because didn't we not just have this conversation the other day? Like,
Yeah, we did. God damn it. And
there's
also, Jay.
and maybe that's why he did it.
Before we go, I'm a man of my word. You were right. There you go.
Thank you.
I said it. I admitted it. You were right. I wish you weren't right.
Aren't you glad you didn't put a wager
Or
on
rather,
that?
you see, this is why I don't put wagers on stuff.
You're like, it's April 1st. It's not happening. I'm like, okay, well, I'm willing to bet money.
I'm like,
Wow.
I don't
Let's
care
see.
how sure I am about something, because another part of the reason why I'm so disheartened by this is because I was so sure that this wasn't real. Or at the very least that this was a side game, and hopefully.
And it could be
this
a
is
side
like-
game that plays very similar to an RPG. So
I know that's just my secret hope, is that this is just like a cash grab for the younger audiences, and the nostalgia factor and all that, and they're actually going to come out with like a proper RPG with the next game.
you want to hear
Like,
something
that's
amazing?
gonna be my legitimate hope. Yeah, sure.
With this coming out in November, you know what this means, right?
What?
Smash is for sure coming out in September or October. It's happening.
Yeah.
What?
it is.
Hey, Zathras, welcome
That
to
is.
welcome to the chat.
Oh my God, there's another person in here.
Hello?
This is my friend
Hello.
Damon, aka Zathras. You can call him Z. You can call him
Hello.
Zathras. You can call him whatever you want.
I'm going to call you Matthew.
No, you're not.
I mean,
Hi, Matthew. How are you?
to be fair, that's my middle name, so that works.
Oh no, it is
Oh,
not. What are the odds? That's
It
pretty awesome.
legitimately is.
Wow,
Oh crap!
that's hilarious.
Witchcraft.
Oh,
God,
man.
that means I'm the witch.
Yes, that is
Oh,
what that
no.
means.
Burn him.
Oh,
Problem.
so let's get your take. Oh yeah, we have Blake on too. Everyone's joining in. Blake, have you seen the trailer yet?
I just got off of work. What's going on?
The Pokemon trailer dropped.
Chat.
Here, wait, hold on.
I'm gonna kick
Hold
you.
on.
I'm actually gonna kick you out of the chat until you go watch the trailer. The trailer
Oh.
is posted in the Discord. You can go watch it, and then when you cool down, you can come back and we can talk.
So,
Great.
before you go,
Nope.
temper yourself.
Do what?
Just prepare
Temper
yourself.
yourself.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
Oh,
kick.
all right. Talk to you guys in a minute then.
See ya. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, Damon, I want to hear your thoughts, man. I kind of read what you're reading, and you have your opinions, but I just want to hear you speak to it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what I typed already. I think it's a cash grab, obviously, but that's what Pokemon Go is, so whatever. It doesn't mean it's not addicting and fun.
Right.
But getting rid of the battling is stupid. I would wish it would have showed maybe gym stuff, because I didn't see any of that in the video.
We didn't see
we don't have
gems, which
insight
does
on
worry
that?
me. Does worry me.
Mhm.
I do like that if they do it and it's going to be like a little co-op type thing. That's kind of neat.
To quote what I said earlier, I am okay with literally everything except getting rid of the wild Pokemon battle system.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with that. Yeah, I'm interested too. Like, am I gonna have to spend money to buy Pokeballs or go to Pokestops and transfer them
No.
over?
No. They wouldn't do that. If they do that, that would legitimately be like the most un-Nintendo thing that they could possibly do.
Ooh,
Cool.
But if they do,
Pokemon Go exists though.
yeah, it's true.
Like,
But is that
And again-
Niantic under the brand and banner of Pokemon? That's like, well, we
It's
gotta
already
make
bad
money on
enough
this
that
somehow.
That other game that they're releasing is just a copy of like the Pixel Arc game and all those other Pixel games.
You know, and I'm curious, how does Quest justify it? How is that free to play? Is it gonna have microtransactions? And
Probably.
if so,
my Switch is
to what
charged
extent?
enough.
it's still not in there yet. They still haven't posted it, so it should be here shortly. I just keep searching Pokemon.
I don't think you
inside
understand
of-
how out of date this thing is. I gotta update it, so it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so GameSpot has an article out, and that's actually pretty good.
Oh, we just got an official
Um,
trailer for Pokemon Quest.
According to
Quarterback.
Junichi Masuda, the Game Freak Junji Masuda.
Uh-huh.
This is supposed to be meant for, or they're designed to be a player's first Pokemon game. So this is indefinitely mono-targeted towards a new audience.
Yeah.
And a younger audience as well.
Exactly, and they want those fans to start back where everyone else started in Kanto. And so I'm okay with that. I honestly, it doesn't bother me.
I mean, I am okay with it as long as they bring it back for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine as long as this isn't what they're gonna do going forward.
Yeah,
like for everything. Forward.
Can we talk about Pokemon outside of, or let's talk about Nintendo outside of Pokemon here for a minute. Let's talk about what these announcements mean for E3 and what it also means for Nintendo in general. Okay. What up, Captain? Thanks for hopping on the stream, man. This is what this means. If they're willing to drop a bombshell this big, whether you like it or not, it is considered a big bombshell. This is like a nuke to video game news right now. It is now
also
one of the highest trends on Twitter.
Okay, wait a minute. There is a trailer that just dropped on YouTube, I believe.
For Pokemon Quest, I just posted it.
Oh, for Pokemon Quest. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I was gonna say
it's posted in our Discord.
Okay, let me see here.
Let me say this real quick, and that is this:
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Let's Go trailer just dropped.
It's probably the same exact one we saw. If it's different, please post it in the Discord so I can pull it over.
No, it's the same one. It's just in higher quality.
Oh, okay.
And apparently a lot of people are on board with this because it's only 20K. It's 20K likes to almost 2K dislikes.
Yep. I think a lot of people are just happy that they're getting a Pokemon game. I really do.
I mean, I'm happy that we're getting a Pokemon game as well, but...
Well, Pokemon Quest is now available in the Nintendo eShop. Okay, so let's talk about what this means for E3 and for Nintendo in general.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
It seems as though everyone is under the impression that these are indeed spin-off RPGs.
That's what I was telling you.
They are not being described as core RPGs.
They're saying it's core RPGs side games. Is what I mean. That's like specifically what I read.
Okay. Then I am okay with this.
Okay.
So long as this is not going forward, I am okay with this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna make this a permanent deal, but we'll see.
Like
Pokemon Quest, I'm downloading it now.
This seems almost unsustainable to me as well. Like another thing that really did worry me about these titles, if they didn't integrate Pokemon Go, just to repeat what I said on the podcast, was basically if they do use Pokemon Go to an extreme extent, and it looks like this is a standalone thing and Pokemon Go is going to be like optional and whatnot, but at the same time I'm just sitting here like, wow, so in like 3 or 4 years or 5 years or however long Pokemon Go stays alive for, that functionality is just gonna be gone from this game.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh.
Okay, but seriously, we gotta talk about Nintendo. We gotta get off Pokemon for a second. Pokemon is only a piece of the puzzle that we're gonna have for E3. Yeah, we can. Okay, so again, just to remind you, releases this year, and I'm just quoting Stealth here. But in June, we have Sushi Strikers and Mario Tennis. July, we have Captain Toad Deluxe. August, September, and October are all TBD, to be determined announcements. November is Pokemon, and December is to be determined. Of those 4 empty to be determined slots, we have to think about it in this way. Nintendo typically does monthly releases, and they still have Yoshi, Fire Emblem, and Smash confirmed for 2018 launches. Like, that's probably going to be 3 out of these 4 slots here. So, with that being said, what's the 4th game? And is the retro Star Fox leak true? Because if so, there's your 4th game. Secondly, how big are these announcements? What is going to impress us out of Fire Emblem and Smash, and what else is going to show up at E3? Because, I mean, this is, like I said, is a huge bomb to drop right before E3, which means that they feel, at Nintendo, they feel confident that one, they don't want to take Pokemon news away. Like, they don't want to take the hype out of Pokemon news by showing off other good stuff, and they don't want in the same way they don't want to do the same thing for Nintendo stuff. So, how big is the Nintendo announcement going to be at E3? Because
the art.
It's gonna be,
the art is playing with my heart. That Eevee is too cute.
It's adorable.
Crap.
Joining back with us, we have Blake, and I'm ready to hear all his first reactions right now. Go.
Oh, Blake's back. Hi, Blake. How are you?
So is this a mainline game? I'm not sure.
It is a semi-mainline game.
It is a side core RPG.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. I was afraid that this was going to be the mainline game.
That's exactly what I said.
They're advertising it as a mainline game, but also advertising it as a side mainline game. And so to the extent of that, we don't know. They have announced that a 2019 game is in the works, set to be in the style of X and Y and Sun and Moon, that should appease competitive players. With Let's Go aimed at a broad audience, a core RPG for everyone, whether they be a competitive player or not.
That makes sense.
And honestly, that makes sense.
Absolutely the case, then that is totally fine.
Look at me, like, I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Like, I think if I remember correctly earlier, the main thing is just when we were talking about it before. I think that this could be a thing, but I didn't think it would be mainline. So the trailer threw me off a little bit because I was like, "Is this the next game?" Because I really don't want to go back to Kanto for a third time.
In a minute,
I really so.
In a minute, we're gonna go ahead and start streaming Pokemon Quest. I'm gonna get it set up here. After we're gonna shut down the stream, I'm gonna reboot it up, and we're gonna stream Pokemon Quest.
You actually get it to download?
Yes, sir. I'm downloading it right now as we speak.
On the phone?
While the concept doesn't sound appealing when we talked about it before, watching the gameplay, it looks like a lot of
Switch or on phone.
But just think about it this way: what if those graphics are like? Let's just take it from that perspective. The next core RPG. What if they maintain this same graphic style? I mean, that is really impressive.
Though.
Yeah, they keep that same engine. That'd be great.
It looks like Pokemon X and Y again, which was probably the best style, if you ask me.
It definitely looks way better, in my opinion, than Pokemon X and Y. But,
well, not style-wise, right?
All right.
Because it's full chibis and the full-size people.
The Q&A Pokemon.
I'm still not seeing it anywhere. Where in the hell did you find that, Jaden?
I just typed in Pokemon in the eShop and it popped up when I did it under search. Okay. Let me finish this up. Got some more news coming in. Again, they are doing a Q&A live right now with the press. Question was asked, how many Pokemon are in Let's Go? They said it's the original. It's the original 151 and some Aloha Pokemon.
Okay, because I have some questions about that actually.
Okay. Well, you can try to ask me, but it's all speculation at this point.
Yeah. Well, I'm just in general. We can treat. That way. I'm not expecting an answer, but something I want eventually answered is if this has connectivity with Pokemon Go, it looks like you can catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go and transfer them into Go Pikachu or Go Eevee on your Switch.
Yes. But we don't know
Oh, wait. I just had an epiphany.
So my question is, Pokemon Go... If the original game, or if the Switch game here, Go Eevee, Go Pikachu, has only the Kanto Pokemon and a little bit of Alola Pokemon, then what does that mean for the Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon that are currently in Pokemon Go?
So again, when they showed the import, this is something I really want to highlight here, and I'll actually pull up the trailer again just so I can... for people watching, or if they're watching later, let's go to that part where they show that in the transfer. So they're showing at the 1:56 second mark, so 1 minute 56. They show them lay the Switch out, connecting via Bluetooth to the Switch, and notice what it says you've brought Dratini to the Go Park. So we need to know more about this feature called Go Park, which is apparently where you actually are transferring these Go Pokemon to. So is it a way? And then they kind of show on the next clip at 2:05. Again, I'm not seeing any second or third gen Pokemon. I'm only seeing Kanto gen Pokemon in the Poke Park. But they basically just show them and you can kind of walk around and interact with them. But I'm not seeing them in the game. I'm not seeing that you can battle with them. I'm not seeing any of that. Also, I see that you can send presents to Pokemon Go. So you can receive and send presents, and you open the presents, and they can be either additional Pokemon or probably items that you can use in Pokemon Go.
Well, I am downloading the Minecraft Pokemon.
Sounds great. Wow.
Okay.
They do show a Team Rocket battle that looks really for a quick snippet of a second. So, very, very cool.
Okay.
Let's go back to Twitter.
Say, I have mellowed out so much on this. I was so Jaden can attest to this, Blake. I was legitimately depressed when this news first came out.
He was about to start cussing and throwing
stuff.
Really
cool. This is really cool. This is really good. Wait, why are you just throwing the Pokeballs? Oh no. Where are the battle mechanics? No. Show me the battle mechanics. And I just immediately skyrocketed in a corkscrew downward.
And again,
I was like, oh god, no.
They have battle mechanics, just not in Wild. For people that haven't seen the trailer yet, they have battle mechanics, just not in Wild Pokemon interaction.
I know, and the fact that they've already announced that there's going to be a more competitive-focused game coming out next year is good to hear. Good to hear. So this is refreshing in the middle of this, rather than the new thing.
In Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there will be one completely new Pokemon in the game that has never been introduced in a Pokemon game before.
Interesting.
That is coming from the Pokemon CEO.
I'm going to call it Mew 3.
Oh, God. Wow.
I've heard of a small island that was discovered recently called Tumblecube Island.
Are you actually playing it?
There are traces of civilization that
you are playing it.
Used to exist on this island, and there are a lot of precious.
Hey! No spoilers. Stop reading it out. I'm gonna stream it in a couple of minutes. Stop. Okay. It is confirmed there are no actual battles with wild Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Confirmed.
Well, oh boy.
From Sarah B. In the Q&A.
Oh God.
Oh man, is Bethesda still doing the please stand by thing, or have they actually dropped their thing?
No, they're still doing the please stand by, and they showed the guy taking a good sleep with a blanket, and he's laying.
Wait,
down.
why is there a
Vault Boy?
There's a thing. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but there's a thing.
Well, hold on. How about I just get set up here and we'll stream it. You give me a couple minutes, and then we can keep talking while I set it up. But I can take a quick break and we can stream it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be right back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our reactions, our initial reactions coming out of the Pokemon reveal. With more on the way. Actually, let's do this real quick. Blake, before we get caught up in streaming this other game, I want to know, what do you think? If there is this big Pokemon reveal right before E3, and obviously it's huge, right? What does that say for the rest of Nintendo's announcements at E3?
It means that they have really strong announcements. Hey. Blake, are you still? Oh, Blake left.
Yeah. Anyway.
And lag.
I have to agree with Stealth. 20 million units now looks very conservative for Switch. From April 2018 to March 2019.
Dude, you know what? I just had a realization that frightened me a little bit. I'm working a morning shift at GameStop tomorrow.
Okay. Well, don't get too caught up in everything.
No. You don't understand. There's going to be how many people coming to buy Switches and how many people coming in to pre-order this?
A lot tomorrow. You're going to be busy tomorrow.
Boy.
Oh, interesting. No
Boy.
online features are planned for Pokemon Let's Go, only local multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
That
So
is
this
huge.
Is
Why?
This is definitely not a main series game.
Apparently, this girl, going
God,
to block.
that Eradicate is nightmare fuel.
I don't even know who. I think that's a Techni person that I followed, and apparently they do other things other than just video game streaming.
Come on, you want to be? Oh, I have to
Yikes.
choose one. Good, choose Eevee.
Okay, so they're also confirming that the next Pokemon will be a brand new game and not a upgrade.
What?
They said the next Pokemon game in the second half of 2019 will be a brand new game, so not like an upgrade of Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
Okay, good. What
Cool.
in the heck? What's going on? How do you do a thing? What is this? Pokemon News. Okay.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I'm probably going to go ahead and kick everybody out of this unless you've got anything else to say. So I can go ahead and stream the new Pokemon
I'm
game
dropping
here.
out anyways. Take
Okay.
it easy.
I think I'm
Damon, thanks for hopping on, man.
I think I'm done with my roller coaster of emotions.
Why?
Because this game is too damn cute.
I knew you'd come around.
No.
I knew you'd be like, yeah.
No. Like, honestly, as soon as I was assured that this was not a mainline game, I was like, okay, I'm fine with it. I really thought that this was the thing that they were straight up replacing it with, but as long as that's not true, then I'm 100% okay with it, and I honestly regret being negative about it earlier. But, yeah, I was worried about it. Anyway, enjoy the game, my bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. All right.
I'm gonna go for a walk and sweat out this poison.
All right, man. Well, also get some rest because I think you're gonna be busy tomorrow.
Yeah.
In case you guys
I'll
didn't
go to
catch,
sleep when I fall asleep.
in case you guys didn't catch, Nate works at GameStop, so he's gonna be really busy tomorrow.
Come buy stuff from me.
Yep,
I won't tell you
come
where.
buy
Just
stuff.
come to any GameStop and look for somebody called Nate.
That's right. It may be him, maybe not.
It probably won't be.
No, that's true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is all we have for a reaction stream and reaction to the reveal of the new Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It's almost everything we predicted and more. Very excited, actually, personally. I'm excited just to have Pokemon coming to Switch, but even more so that we have a lineup for the future too. It looks like they're working on more stuff for next year, and that's super exciting. And we got a Pokemon Go that dropped tonight on Nintendo Switch, which is really cool. We're actually about to stream that here in probably about 5-10 minutes. So we'll see you guys back here at 9:30 Central Time so we can stream Pokemon Quest. See you guys there.